Well, Matt, thanks for joining us. We start by reflecting on the news yesterday of Billy Vigar passing.
Yeah, the horrific news that we heard as a football club yesterday. I never met Billy myself, but I know a couple of players, obviously, were his teammates and good friends. And having spoken to several people around the club as well who had nothing but great things to say about him in terms of his character, him as a person, and what he brought to his football club. And it's extremely tragic news that a young lad going to play the game that we all love has unfortunately ended up in these circumstances is horrific for everyone. But on behalf of the football club, we send our sincere condolences to his family and to his friends. And can't imagine the grief and the pain that they're suffering at the moment.
And obviously the lads that did know him and play with him here have to show now great character to try and get their focus onto tomorrow.
Yes, because it's affected everyone immensely, and we'll of course be paying our respects tomorrow, and with certainly the lads that knew Billy as well, they want to go and do what he loved doing, was going to play football and putting on performance and doing everything they can to pay their respects and honour hopefully a win for Billy tomorrow.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, and obviously how's the week been in training going up to tomorrow's action?
Well, in training this week, we've off the back of positives in terms of 3 clean sheets and 3 unbeaten, and moving into another cup game, but still looking with this opportunity to work on another clear week of what we feel we need to work on. And we went through the players at the start of the week, the 14 chances that we created last week, and unfortunately we just couldn't take them. We had 4 great chances in the latter stages of the game, looking strong as the game went on, but unfortunately we couldn't take one of those, and that's real been the focus this week, is looking at, is there a common theme in terms of certain chances or certain people missing them? No, there isn't, but just getting the lads repetition of hitting the back of the net from all different opportunities that we're creating. So it's been a real focus on us on that side of the game, and of course looking into Sholing and videos and myself going to watch them on Tuesday evening to do our preparation, which is going against a really tough side who are undefeated so far this season, flying in the league, obviously won a couple of cup games as well. I know the management really well. Paul Doswell worked with him and brought me to Sutton, and I carried on his success of 11 years that he had at Sutton. In bed, his assistant, who I know extremely well, and brought me in to coaching, and I was assistant to him for the first 4 years of my coaching career at Eastleigh. And Ross White, another coach there, who was the youth team manager when I was at Sutton. So I know them very well, and I know that it's going to be an extremely tough game against what is a good side.
We're working on the front line this week in training, obviously, but how good is it to go into the game on the back of 3 clean sheets at the other end?
Yeah, that's really important, and the confidence has grown. We're looking solid and organised, and defending well, and there's been some real positives, and we're creating chances as well. So it's not for the lack of creating, it's just we just need to be a little bit more ruthless and clinical in front of the goal, and start taking our opportunities when we're creating them.
An away game, obviously awaits tomorrow, a change of venue as well, but how important is that away support going to be?
Yeah, it's been important all season, and they've been great on the road for us. As you say, the change of venue from something to do with ground grading with Sholing's stadium, that we now move to AFC Porchester. So it's a new ground for me, and we'll be getting there tomorrow. And hopefully the supporters turn out their numbers down the road and really get behind us in difficult times to obviously mark their respects to Billy as well.